The breakout trade of the 2026 crypto rally isn't Bitcoin or Ether, it is XRP. Now, the token tied to Ripple is up more than 20% over the past week, pushing past Binance's BNB coin to become the third largest cryptocurrency by market value. And even with the broader crypto complex pulling back today, XRP has been the quiet outperformer for months now. The use case here is payments, specifically cross-border settlement. Ripple designed XRP as a bridge asset. When a bank or payments provider needs to move value from dollars to yen, XRP can sit in the middle and help settle that transfer in seconds instead of days. Now, it's aimed at financial institutions and payment rails, which is a very different pitch from Bitcoin's digital gold narrative. And unlike stable coins, which are basically tokenized dollars, XRP is trying to be the exchange layer that moves value between currencies. So money's moving into XRP for three big reasons. First, the regulatory overhang has finally cleared. Ripple has fully wrapped up its SEC fight as of August. Second, it's a less crowded trade than Bitcoin or Ether. And third, the flows have held up. Even during the Q4 dip, investors kept adding to XRP-focused funds, while Bitcoin ETF flows fell with the price.
How do you think the declines in Bitcoin and Ethereum fit into this? And specifically, these are two coins that have been wrapped up in digital asset treasury companies. And so there's this whole concern that there's going to be forced selling. So there's sort of that dynamic hanging over, just the decline in those assets in particular. And so maybe it's not surprising that investors are seeking an alternative within the crypto space.
Well, precisely. In 9 days from now, the MSCI is going to decide whether names like Strategy can remain as part of the index. You might see other forced selling as part of that. And then you've got XRP, where there's just a lot more upside. And yes, they're coming from a lower base, but that's part of why when you saw the spot Bitcoin ETF selling off in Q4 and all these net outflows, XRP accumulation was quietly gaining momentum.
I like the narrative on XRP, but I'm questioning the timing. Like, to have banks doing cross-border payments and settlements with the blockchain, to me, still feels like quite a ways away. I mean, right now, there's a lot of talks at the Bank for International Settlements and in other multinational institutions about how do we have interoperability? How do we make this work? They haven't even figured out what the rails look like, what the rules of the road look like. Europe and the U.S. don't agree. God knows what China wants to do. So are you buying it now, knowing that, again, I feel like a broken record here with my copper comment, it's going to go down and up a lot before this is not a straight line at all. I feel like it's more of a hedge against the decision coming from MSCI.
I think that's part of it. Certainly, they want to be the SWIFT of, the international banking system. But at the same time, we're waiting for, to your point, rules of the road. And so the crypto market infrastructure bill, which we've been talking about for a full year now, is still in the markup stage in the Senate.